wedding salon at the Merrion has been a year in planning. The concept originally came from the idea of producing some material to show how beautiful weddings at the Merrion could be, and it has snowballed into this absolutely unique opportunity to bring together, I think, some of the best contributors in the wedding industry in Ireland today.
Flowers on your wedding day are vitally important, and particularly your bridal bouquet is actually the one thing that sets off the tone of the day. So it's really important to first of all choose your dress and then come into your florist and decide what you'd like to have in blooms. There's different flower colours for different seasons and different flower availabilities, so it's definitely worth considering that when you're thinking about your wedding flowers.
When a bride comes to meet with me or with one of my team, we take them through the collection, and they can find the shape that they've either had in their mind, or interestingly enough, sometimes when they try on a shape, they can completely change the direction they thought they were going.
For me, I think that it's not only about the day, it's not about what your makeup's going to look, as much as that is a huge and very important part of the day. It's all about the preparation beforehand, like starting to eat well, cutting out certain foods so it's not going to affect your skin, also getting facials done, and like really looking after your skin, because it is going to be the thing that's going to be seen the most on the day. So that would be one of my major tips for your wedding day.
When I meet a bride for the first time, I find that it's really important that that we get each other and that she's happy to and feel comfortable to work with me and me to help the bride also on creating the look, the special look she needs for the day, But it's very important, I think, that we try several looks, with the trials, just so that they can it really helps us understand and helps the bride understand really what she wants at the end of the day.
As far as when you're looking for a photographer, you should be really tuned into the style that photographer does, or he or she does, should I say. It's either attention to detail. Do they capture personality? Are they aware of the surroundings, or are they just there to snap and cover the occasion? What I generally tell people to do is almost gather a storyboard together, have a look at the styles that you really like, and then only then go for a photographer that looks like the storyboard you've got. There's a lot of photographers in Ireland, damn good ones as well, and if you can find one that actually suits your storyboard, then go after them and have a consultation and chat away.
At Jimmy Choo there's definitely a style for everybody. We cater for lots of different tastes. For a woman who might like more of a vintage feel, a classic, and also very modern. And we have lots of various heel heights, from maybe 2 inches to 4.5 inches. Lots of fabric, so we have a glitter fabric for that bit of sparkle, that little bit of extra, for your photographs. So I think there's probably something everyone can find in Jimmy Choo.
The typical scenario we would have would be a future groom would come to us with a kind of a general or vague idea of how he wants to represent himself on the big day, and we would strive to create a signature style for him, which would obviously be appropriate for what the bride will be wearing. So I would collaborate with the bride to find out what kind of a style or what kind of an era he wants to represent, and then we'd make something absolutely perfect for him. It's obviously all about the bride, but I think it's very important that the groom should look absolutely immaculate as well.
First and foremost, I think most people are keen to not look like a typical mother of the bride, and I suppose there is no fear in Brown Thomas, because really the look that we do is very fashion forward. Whilst that means it can also be soft and very gentle, it always has a fashion element, so there is no danger of looking like a typical mother of the bride, as I think most people fear.
As executive chef, when you're serving weddings, it's once only, and that creates a certain amount of pressure in itself, a good pressure, to make sure that you get it absolutely spot on.
Well, first and foremost, it's important for me to meet with the guests, the bride and groom, and just have a general chat of what they expect from such a special occasion and such a special part of the day, which is the wedding cake. And I try to get inside their head and understand exactly what they're looking for. And if I can be of any help at all with flavours and designs, that's where I kick in. And if they need any support, I'll give them.
The Gloss magazine was absolutely thrilled to be part of this event, and I think altogether we brought together the absolute best of professionals in the field, from makeup to fashion to photography to stationery, and of course the wonderful Tara Fay.